Welcome back to the Sydney Stoma channel. My name's Chris. How are you? Hope you're doing really well and staying as healthy and as well as you can be. So today's video is talking about phantom butt pains after having Barbie butt surgery. So do we get phantom butt pains, or can you get phantom butt pains after having the Barbie butt surgery? So as you know, if you follow my channel, I've got colostomy and all of my rectum has been removed and it's now all healed up. So it looks like a Barbie butt. That's why it's called a Barbie butt, or as I'm a man, I like to call it an action man butt. If you look at an action man or a Barbie's butt, it's just a line, and that's what you end up with as a result of having a Barbie butt. So I do get asked about phantom pains and do they happen? And the simple answer to that is yes. So my surgery was, we're coming up to 6 years or 5 years ago. Can't remember, one of the two. And did I have, once it was all healed, it's a painful recovery process. I've done videos on recovering from Barbie butt surgery. It is very painful, but once it's all healed, do you then get symptoms or phantom pains, as it's called, or phantom feelings of either needing to poo out of the traditional way, or just general kind of feelings within your sort of bottom area? And as I said, the answer to that is yes, you do. Do they subside? Yes, they do. Are they more prominent in the early stages? Yes, they are. But have I still got them? Do I still have them 4 or 5 years on, or 6 years, whatever it is? I can't remember when I had it done. Yes, I do get them. Not very often now, but certainly in the early days I did. The biggest kind of phantom pain I get is, and I don't know if it is a phantom pain or it generally is just a pain, is I get a pulling feeling in where the rectum used to be. Every now and then it just feels like it's pulling, something in that area feels like it's pulling down. And to start with, it is a bit alarming because you're not expecting it. It's not something that's overly discussed when you've had Barbie butt surgery either, are the phantom pains. So to start with, it was a little bit alarming because I was thinking, what is going on? Why am I getting these feelings? Is there something wrong? Has something gone wrong inside? But most of the time the answer is going to be no. But I used to get a real like long sort of strong pulling feeling that did concern me, but after sort of checks and it'd wear off, you know, there were no repercussions from it. So that was the biggest one I have, and I still have that now, is a pulling feeling. So yes, you do get that type of feeling after having Barbie butt surgery. It's nothing to overly worry about. If it's persistent and it's happening regularly and an awful lot, like, you know, really happening a lot throughout the day, then it probably is worth getting checked. But if it subsides and you don't have it again, there's probably excuse me, nothing to worry about. So yes, I do get those feelings. So what other feelings do I get in that area? I sometimes feel like I need to poo from that area, whether that kind of coincides with that pulling feeling, but sometimes I feel like I've got that urge, almost like an urge to push, which sounds a bit strange. But yeah, sometimes I get that urge, I get that feeling of, I feel like I'm going to poo out of a rectum that's not there, because none of it is there, it's all been removed. So yeah, I do get those feelings. Not very often, mind you, but it does happen. Again, it happened more often in the early days. I don't know what it's all about. I don't know if it's your brain hasn't quite kind of realised that that part of your body's not there anymore and it's trying to send a signal to something that isn't there. Who knows the science behind it? I don't. I'm just telling you my experiences of it. So yeah, I get that urge where I sometimes think, oh, I need to poo. But it subsides quite quickly and it's gone. And then I can go weeks, months without having that feeling. So yeah, I've got the pulling, you get the pulling feeling and you feel like you get the urge to need to have a poo. Are there any other types of feelings I get? Yes, there are. Sometimes I get pain in that area. Not horrendous pain, not sort of pain that causes you any real sort of concern, but you just get a little kind of twinge, a little pain every now and then. You know, almost like a little type of electric shock, just a little bzzz. That's how it kind of feels. And I don't know what that is. It could well be to do with scar tissue, because scar tissue, you know, it can be uncomfortable. Sitting wise, I don't get any pain sitting wise. Sitting is just not a problem. So yeah, there's only the three type of phantom pains that I get really. That pulling, the urge to poo, and then just these little types of electric shocky feelings. Or, no, there's a fourth actually, because this is pure coincidence. Maybe it's because I'm talking about it. I've got it right now. It feels like something's coming out. And this is probably solely because I'm talking about it. It's just done that, which is quite strange. But it stops. How weird. How very, very weird that that just had to happen. It has to be because we're talking about it and the brain's thinking, oh, I must do something. And yeah, sometimes you get the feeling like something is coming out. It just... How can I explain it without being crude? If you've still got a bottom, you can feel it coming out, can't you? It's that type of feeling, and it just feels like something is just pushed out, but it hasn't. Of course it hasn't. But yeah, so yeah, all those four. That's amazing that that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. It has to be because I was talking about it. So yeah, the four feelings. The pulling. God, I'm getting confused now because that's happened. The pulling feeling, that kind of feeling that you want to go to the toilet, those little types of little shocks, and then that feeling like something's just come out. They're the four. That is it. That's definitely it. Not unless it's going to do something else while we're talking. But there you go. So yeah, those four feelings, they do exist. They do happen. They're generally nothing to worry about. But I would say if they're happening an awful lot throughout the day, every day, then it might be worth going and getting checked out. So yeah, phantom butt pains. They exist, people. There you go. I'm all done. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and also put a comment. And as I always say, if you put a comment, I'll do my best to reply. Have a great day. I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye now.